And very excited about this one. Number 5, a horse coming in off of a third-place finish. I am not giving up on Golden Tempo. He had 2 wins going into the Risen Star Stakes. Completely paceless race. His issue is that he's very slow early on. He doesn't have that early speed. But Cherie DeVoe, his trainer, is going to work him in blinkers, possibly have the blinkers on for the Louisiana Derby and see how he responds to that. Golden Tempo, a son of Curlin, out of a Bernardini mare. This horse is bred to run all day long, and when it comes to a 20-horse Kentucky Derby field, there's going to be plenty of pace that'll come back to him, and we've seen in recent years how horses coming off the pace can succeed in Louisville, and with Jose Ortiz aboard, could be looking for his first Kentucky Derby win. Number 4, Plutarch, the only Bob Baffert horse in my list, surprised a lot of people, myself included, in the last start that he had in the Robert B. Lewis. I thought when we had 4 Derby prep races that weekend at 4 different tracks, the Robert B. Lewis was going to be the most fruitful of all of them. You had Plutarch battling on the front end with Intrepido, who I think if you reverse their positions here, Intrepido gets the win over Plutarch. But we had done a feature on the exercise rider for Bob Baffert, and just on a completely random moment, Bob and the exercise rider said, "Hey, you were on Plutarch, right? How's he doing?" The exercise rider says, "He might be the best horse in the barn." This race could be a very fruitful one for Intrepido second. You had Secured Freedom, a late running third, for Timiac Teen as well. So a lot of horses I was excited about in there. I have to put the winner at number 4. Number 3, nearly winner of the Holy Bull, which right now, the 96 Barry got for that, the highest in a Kentucky Derby prep race to date. And we go back and watch the Holy Bull Stakes. Caleb is the one that'll tell you, Johnny Velasquez was racing at Aqueduct. He left Aqueduct to go down to Gulfstream to ride this horse for one race. Pete Isle in the call says, "Welcome back to South Florida, Johnny V." Johnny V showing you why. Nearly won this race 2 days after the Pletcher Barn had to announce that their star 2-year-old champion, Ted Noffey, off the Kentucky Derby trail. When you're Todd Pletcher, you lose the Derby favorite at the moment. What do? You reload with a guy like Nearly. Number 2, a horse that did a wild win in the Sam F. Davis Stakes at Tampa Bay Downs, Renegade. This horse, very impressive in his starts. I thought that this was a very impressive win as well. He had a lot of things up against him making his 3-year-old debut. Wide trip. He had to go after a stubborn horse that caught a breather on the front end. But watch how he finishes the race. Keep in mind, this was not the end game for Renegade. Watch how he pulls away steadily in the stretch. The longer the better for Renegade. Love the breeding that he possesses as well. His last 2 starts, he was second, one by DQ, one clearly second in the Remsen Stakes to the same horse. You know I've got to put that horse number 1. We're going with Paladin, the winner of the Risen Star Stakes. This horse is Sierra Leone 2.0. You've got to love what you've seen so far from Paladin. Now this race had every excuse for Chip Honcho to post the upset. Lone speed, caught a breather on the front end, digging in. Chip Honcho, if he's not going to win this prep race, he's not winning any Derby prep race. Paladin had to reel him in and fight. And just like with Renegade, who won the Sam F. Davis Stakes, this was not the end game. This was the start of the 3-year-old campaign. Paladin's taking the same path as Zandon, the same path as Sierra Leone. We're going Risen Star, we're going Bluegrass, and we're going first Saturday of May in Louisville. So there's my top 5. Chad Summers, I'm waiting to see what Napoleon Solo does this weekend in the Fountain of Youth Stakes. If he wins it, your boy's going on the list. Don't at me.